He's back.
Yo, what's up guys? It's Trekkie here, and today I'm gonna tell you about my crazy spice trip. This was back in 2012 when I was hanging out with a couple of my friends, and one of my friends says that he had a bag of K2. Now, I didn't actually know what it was. I thought it was just like some type of strain of weed or something, and we ended up going to this one spot where we used to hang out, and at that time my friend wanted to drink, so I had a bottle of vodka and I had brought it with us, and then we were walking down this one road, this one street where it was kind of secluded, kind of quiet, and then we were walking to this kind of dead end of the street. So we're walking down the street and one of my friends just starts telling me about the K2, and I thought it was just some kind of strain of weed or something. And then he tells me that it's like imitation weed or something, like spice. And I had heard many stories about it, so I was like, right then and there, I was not feeling it. I didn't want to try it or anything, you know. I'm not trying to trip out really hard, or I've heard some stories where, you know, people can just see some crazy shit and, you know, start freaking out and tripping out hard. So I wasn't down for it. But then, you know, we started drinking once we got there, and then I was just like, fuck it, you know what, let's do it. And I ended up doing it, and then walking down back to my pad after the session was finished, I started tripping balls. I started grabbing onto the poles and the fences and everything, and I was just out of it. I wasn't even aware of my surroundings. I was just in a different realm. Like, I was so out of it. And then my friends would tell me like, hey, are you alright, dude? Like what's wrong? Like, snap out of it. And I was tripping so hard, I started grabbing onto the fences. I thought I was getting sucked in by a black hole. Everything just started bending. And then once I got home, I tried to, you know, act normal and, you know, just try to, you know, survive. Like, I was not trying to freak out. I was just trying to act normal. And then I went to the restroom to try to like sober up. And then I noticed that I touched the ceiling, because the ceiling is kind of, you know, tall. So I touched the ceiling, and that's when I noticed that I was tripping too hard, because in reality I can't even do that. Like, I couldn't even reach. So I just started to wash my hands, and then I noticed that the water felt weird, like when it touched my hands it would hurt for some reason. I'm not sure why, but that's when I started to realize, like, damn, this shit's bad, you know, like, this shit is not good at all. Like, I started freaking out. I thought I was stuck in the trip. Like, time was going too slow, and I tried to sober myself up and I couldn't. I don't want to tell no one because I don't want to get caught or anything. So I went to my room and I texted one of my friends like that I was tripping balls and I was scared like what to do, because he had experience with it. And then he told me just to calm down and drink water and just relax until it's over. And that's what I did. And then I noticed that when I was texting, I wasn't even looking at my phone, and then I looked back at my phone and I had just texted a whole paragraph, and it all made sense. And I didn't even notice that I was even typing because I didn't feel my hands. I couldn't feel my body, and I was just tripping balls. Like, I was so scared out of my mind, like, that my room was literally shrinking. Like, yeah, that was my experience. That's what happened to me when I first tried it, and I'm never ever gonna do it again. After all that was too intense. I don't suggest you try it. It's really bad. If anything, just stick to weed, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, that was my experience using K2, and not doing it again after that. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be making new videos soon. Peace.